up, everybody? I'm Tiffany. Welcome to the Cinematic Reviewer. Today I'm reviewing Tron Ares. Now this movie, I first had planned on seeing it because I loved Tron Legacy. Saw it for the first time as a little kid back in 2010. Loved that movie. Obviously already knew about Daft Punk. Really liked the soundtrack for that. I thought it was all around a really good, fun time. Now in anticipation for this movie, I tried to watch Tron Legacy again. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I couldn't get into it. So hopefully, if I try again, maybe I can enjoy it again. But with that, and then the more I saw of it, first off, we got Jared Leto, which is kind of like whatever. And then the more I saw the press pics, the videos, the more it looked like it was going to be, yeah, like Tron stuff is going to be in the real world. And it's going to be super colorless. And it's not even going to look good. Most of the time it's just going to be mundane, kind of beige, gray, whatever. A lot of the stuff we're dealing with in general. And I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound so much fun. And I was like, you know what? Maybe not. And my dad, because I had kind of been trying to push him to go with me. Because actually it was, we went together back in 2010 to see Tron Legacy. So it's like, well, what if we saw it together for Tron Ares? And so he was like, I don't really want to see it anymore. So it's like, fine, I guess we're not going to see it. So for a good chunk of time, I was kind of like, yeah, I guess that's a no-go on that one. Then I heard from a friend that he thought it was okay. Not good, not great. Just kind of like, it's fine, but, not worth all this hate. So I was like, okay, that's your opinion. But I went over to Universal Studios back on Saturday, and I was trying to figure out something to do, because obviously Halloween Horror Nights kind of has things closed down way earlier, so I was like, I should go ahead and have something else to do. So I was thinking about seeing a movie. I was going to see that After the Hunt movie. It just didn't work out with the timing, because I was trying to get on Velocicoaster, and you know how long that wait time could be, so it just didn't make any sense for me to try for that showtime. But then Tron Ares. And I was like, well, I guess I could see it. And you know what? It is not good. It is not great. But it is a fun time. A fantastic soundtrack. Impressive visuals. Very, very nice to see. Yeah, the acting, the story is not great. But you know what? I had a nice time. I was not angry leaving the theater. I was finding myself having a nice little time. So, yes, I have to agree with the friend of mine. It's overhated. It does not need all this, all this vitriol. It's like, you guys are bringing a little extreme here, don't you think? Now, with Jared Leto existing, the couple highlights I would see, and any time I would see him for the trailers and everything like that, it's like, just leave the helmet on. It could be anybody in there. We don't need to see his face. Leave it on.
You need to stop all this. What you just pointed to all of me.
Now to bring up Jared Leto again, I just found this out last night. He was in 30 Seconds to Mars? That is mind-blowing to me. I just knew of him as this actor that had been around, and as of pretty recently, he's been pretty cringeworthy, pretty disliked by almost everyone. Most people are like, ugh, this guy's in it. That's all I knew. I had no clue. I really had no idea. I really loved that song, The Kills, so that was really, really surprising to me. And like I said, the soundtrack, 9 Inch Nails, wow! The music in this was epic. It was amazing. It really elevated every scene. Even when it was mundane or considered boring, you just felt so enthralled. You were just like, whoa! Now I did think the 80s grid, it was a cool callback at first, but I feel like it overstayed its welcome. Literally, they cut back to it after one of the, standard movie scenes, and there's like this silly little music that's playing that felt almost like a nursery rhyme. So incredibly boring. Now, Ares, he mentions Depeche Mode, but it doesn't end up relating to the plot or anything, so what's the point? Now, I thought the villain, Athena, and the program weapons, it just was not intimidating. When you had no context when you were watching the trailer, It was way better than actually seeing the battle play out. It was just kind of like, alright, she's there. That's cool, I guess. Now, in my opinion, I do think the lady who plays Eve, I do feel like it was a miscast. I think they should have had someone with a stronger voice. Her voice just felt out of place. It just was too soft. Now, I was very shocked to find this out. The mom of the bad guy in this is Scully from X-Files. I definitely did not recognize her at all while watching the movie. But even when I found out this information and I looked her up on Google Images, I was like, huh? Are you sure? To me, she doesn't look like the same person. I was like, whoa, she's changed. Now, I do say, did not appreciate the message. Oh, here are all the ways AI is bad. But just ignore that and cheer on the AI we want you to think is good. Just stop AI already. Now, the people next to me in the theater seemed to be a situation where the boyfriend dragged his girlfriend to this movie. But he and I, oh my gosh, we were just jamming to the beat of the music. It was so much fun. Now, say what you will, but the part at the end where the bad guy is defeated, the scene then cuts to Jared Leto and Eve. So they're slamming their backs against the car and they're breathing heavily. Now, I realize this was not the intention, but it really felt like it was an after sex moment. Like that sort of style of doing it, of cutting to a couple and it's after the fact. It happens all the time in TV-14 sitcoms and PG-13 movies. So I'm not quite sure why they went this route. I was a little like, okay, this isn't what you guys meant to do, but it's a little weird, don't you think? Just some comments I had here. I wouldn't say I had too much to say. I enjoyed the music a lot. I liked the visuals a lot. I thought it was very, very impressive. I was very happy to see the fun of it, and I do think the red was really fun. That's actually why I wore this shirt. Having the red, I don't have anything neon style, but I think it works, and that was all around a really fun time. I would definitely want to see the movie again. Once it comes out on streaming on Disney Plus, I would definitely watch it, and I am hoping I can convince my dad to watch it with me, because it's like, it was a fun time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment below, and if you liked this video and would like to see more movie content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time. Bye!